it is very important to have boundaries, to have lines, to make sure that you do not tolerate people who treat you poorly in your own life, right? Wholly stand for that, 100%. What I don't stand for, though, is pushing people out of your life the second they hurt you or the second that they do something wrong. Because in the end, like if you push out every single person who hurts you in your life, there will not be anybody left, including yourself. Like you hurt yourself on a regular basis, but you're the person who loves you the most. Even if they love you, even if they cherish you, even if they are trying their best, they're going to hurt you and you are going to hurt them, right? And it is hard. It is hard to know where that line is. And I also do understand when people go to the opposite end of that line because so many of us women have been taught to be people pleasers. So many of us women have been taught to just take what we are given and forgive and forgive and forgive, turn the other cheek. I mean, there's all sorts of undertones in our world that has taught women this. And I think that women, understandably, jump to the opposite extreme to kind of break that. That might be necessary for a while. Like, I recognize that. But if you want to have a deep, long-term relationship in your life, you have to be willing to work through those hard parts. I think it was my current partner that really made me realize that there were certain things at the beginning of our relationship that if I had allowed the triggers from my past relationship to fully take over, I would have said, nope, you did this one thing. Absolutely not. I'm not talking to you anymore. We're done. Right now, my partner now is the most loving, caring, sweet person. He still makes mistakes just like I do. Right. But what made all the difference is that he did something about it, right? When we have these situations, when he caused us harm and hurt me in different ways, I talked to him about it. That is one of the biggest things. I told him, I communicated, hey, this is why this is not cool. This is what I need from you in the future. And I gave it one more shot, right? Like I gave it another chance. And what I saw through his efforts, through his changes, through his improvement is all that I needed to know in order to keep him in my life, right? What I saw is that when I say, hey, this thing bothers me, he made an active effort to try and do it. Not perfectly, but he did it. And I think that that is what it is all about. You have to be willing to sit with the fact that they hurt me. I need to communicate that and they need to take ownership and vice versa. We equally have to understand that the behavior that we are doing can be harmful to them and we need to improve. And only then can you have a long-term relationship where you have two people who are actually respecting each other. It has less to do with the initial situation and more to do with their willingness and capability to improve.